What's up, YouTube? It's your boy J Will back again, here to do some pitcher projections. Today is Friday, August 29th, and we're going to hop right into it. But before we do that, I'm going to ask you to like, comment, subscribe. Um, it's a couple ways to get my picks is the Dub Club and YouTube Executive Tier. Link is in the description. Um, all right. Today we got 15 games on the slate, full day. Um, the matchup of the day. Milwaukee versus Toronto. You got Peralta versus Bieber. Um, Peralta is in our top five pitchers of the day, K's wise playing. All right, coming in at number one, you got Dylan Cease in San Diego with 183. Uh, Skeens, Pittsburgh, next at 181. Um, you got Rodon in New York with 172. Peralta 160, and Robbie Ray out in San Fran with 158. Let's see here. Next up, we're going to review yesterday. It was trash as far as the projections go. It was trash. All right. It was like chopped. They give you so many ingredients. I tried to whip up some, bro. And my projections was garbage. I was 6 for 16 for 37%. By far my worst day projection wise. But it was only 8 games, whatever. Live parlay build fizzled out. Crochet only got 7. I knew he wasn't getting it like in the first couple innings, you know. Um, Baltimore got to him and shit. Um, who else? This one I should have flip flopped. Like I put them both at 3. Should have faded them. And then this one right here, same thing. Under. They both went over, which is crazy. But the good thing is, out of all this garbage, the pick of the day still cashed. I had Quantrill under and Davis Martin over, and it cashed. As you see, Quantrill didn't get now 1K, and Martin did what I expected him to do against the Yankees. All right. Ass of the day, Cal Quantrill, once again, even though I had him going under, like he still was the ass pitcher of the day. 3 innings pitched, 9 hits, 9 earned runs, bro. No walks though, no Ks, but you see that 4 home runs. Now, you remember yesterday when I said that Kyle Schwarber was going to get a home run? I told you, bro. I told you. I didn't know he was going to get 4 of them motherfuckers, though. Man, shout out to Kyle Schwarber, bro, and Cal Quantrill answer today. All right. Next up, we got the pitcher of the day, Logan Webb out in San Fran. 7 innings pitched, 7 hits, 3 runs, 3 earned runs, no walks, 7 Ks, but he did let up 2 home runs. Um, yeah. So my pick of the day here today, I got Yoenders Gomez over against the Yankees, and I got Kay Horton out in the Cubs over against the Rockies. Now, let's get into the why, right? Let's start with Kay Horton. Um, 4.5 Ks, right? Look at the season, 44%. We know we do our filters, right? Away games, matchup grade. It likes it. Do they have head to head, right? Yes, they do. And he has 6. This was recently, well, not recent, but it was this year, back in the end of May. 6 innings, 6 Ks, 2 earned runs, 4 hits, and he let up a homer. 1 walk. Let's look at his last 5. 7 against the Angels, 3 against Milwaukee, 8 against Toronto, 6 against Cincinnati, 3 against Baltimore. I feel like this is a slam dunk, even though Colorado has been hitting good, bro. Still, he's getting 5. So that was like a easy no-brainer for me. And then let's go over to Yoenders, Yoendris Gomez. Only reason I know how to pronounce it because when we played the White Sox, the announcers pronounced it, and I was like, okay, that's how you say that shit. It's Yoendris. All right. Anyway, um, 4.5 is his line against the Yankees. We look at his season numbers, and you're like, oh man, look at that, all that red. But he started out the year as a relief pitcher. And lately, due to injuries and everything, he's starting now. So I don't look at that. Let's scrap the season, right? I'm looking at the last 5 games, right? Because as you see, he haven't even won a full 5 games yet of starting. It's only been one, two, three. So I'm not looking at that when I make my judgment here. So I'm looking at 7, 3, and 6. He got 6 against Minnesota. So you mean to tell me if he getting 6 against Minnesota, he can't get 5 against the Yankees, bro? Like, come on, man. He got 3 against Atlanta, 7 against the Tigers, which is expected. So he's getting the K's, bro, and he'll get 5. That's my rationale on that. And that explains the pick of the day. Um, moving on, we got a full slate, and I'm gonna focus on 4 games for you: Milwaukee, Toronto, Pittsburgh, Boston, Arizona Dodgers, and Baltimore San Fran. Um, Once again, get access to my picks. Join the Dub Club. Use code UNC. You get half off your first month in the YouTube executive tier. Link in the description. All right. Let's get started. Milwaukee, Toronto. Let's check that out. This is a good one too, guys. You got Peralta versus Bieber. You remember his last outing? Bieber just came in and just lit shit up. All right, first time looking at the line. We got both of them at 5.5. Let's start with Peralta. 5.5. Let's see. For the season, he's 67%. He's kind of been lights out. Away games, matchup grade. There it is. That's even good. 62%. So now let's clear that out. Do they have head to head? No, they don't. Well, let's look at recent starting pitchers' stat lines versus Toronto batters. And it's a couple of them went over 5. Joe Ryan, Oviedo, Skeens, Evaldi, Horton. He's along those lines, right? So let's check out his last 5. Last 5, he's been lights out. At least, well, he had this 1-3 against the Cubs, but it's the Cubs, bro. Last 4 games, at least 6 Ks. Last 10, like I said, it's the Cubs. And then even 4 against the Dodgers for his standards is bad, but you know what I mean? So um will he go over against Toronto? Hmm. I don't know. I don't know. I think he could. I'm gonna go with the safe ass 5. Coming off a bad outing yesterday. Man, my pitch was just off, bro. Um, yeah. Crochet, man, let me down. All right. Peralta, we got Peralta at 5. Let's look at the rest of his stat line. Earned runs. Last 3 games, he haven't gave up any, but he can. Hmm, let's see. Hmm, Let's see, he'll give up one, maybe. I don't know. What about his hits? Say about four. Four hits. Do we give up home runs? He can. He can. Facing Toronto. Yeah, he give up one. And he's at Toronto. Yeah. That small ass dome. He is a 6 inning guy. And will he walk you? Yes, he will. I'm looking at two walks here. So that could be dangerous against Toronto. Um, but yeah, he'll get 5 Ks. Five. He'll get, think so. Toronto could prove me wrong. Um, let's see. Shane Bieber. His line is at 5.5. Let's check him out. Shane. Now, you look at his last 5 games, he only pitched one game this season, guys. But look at his last 10, you know what I mean? Like, it's not much data on him. And this is it right here, right? 9, 9, 11. In only one game, his last game against Miami, that was, impressive. First game back against Miami, Miami wasn't no hobro on the K tip. He come in, he pitched 6 innings, get 9 Ks, one earned run, 2 hits. He let up a homer, 87 pitches, um, no walks. You know what I mean? So, do he get six against Milwaukee? I say, hell yeah. I mean, yeah, yeah, bro, easily. But what about the rest of his stats? He might give up a run, maybe. What is he averaging hit wise? I say about 3, 4 hits. Um, yeah. Is he giving up home runs? He did in the last game. And Milwaukee, I feel like they might get one on him, maybe. They've been kind of all right lately. They've been on fire. They might get to him and shit. Um, I'm gonna say he's a 6 inning guy. That's what he's been averaging. And he just came in picking right up where he left off. Will he walk you? Maybe not, bro. Oh, Shane Bieber with the over though. Easily. Um, okay. Moving on. Next up, we got Philly and Boston. You got Skeens versus some guy I never heard of, Peyton Toll or Tolly. I don't know. But Skeens, his lines is at 6.5. Let's check him out. Did he think he did he let me down or did I fade him last time and he did what he let's see. His line is at 6.5. Um, all right, for the season, 56%. Skeens is good. Away games, matchup grade. They like it. He don't have any head to head. But let's see what the recent starting pitchers done against Boston. Um, Kyle Bradish. I don't even know who this guy is, but he got 10. Fry was 7. Rogers was 7. Alcantara was 7. Skeens will get 7. All right, he got 7 against Colorado. That to me, I mean, that shows you how like well I guess Colorado been. But bro, just to get 7 against Colorado, and he got 8 against Toronto, like come on, man, slam dunk the over. But Boston, you know, let's see, for the past month, all right, look at where Boston is. They don't strike out much, okay, for the past month, even though like this shit right here, see, that's where that'll fool you, and you need, check them out on Fangraphs for the last month, who's been striking out, because they doing whole season, you know what I mean? And sometimes the stats get skewed. But if you look at the last month, who been striking out, bro, you know, look at my Tigers used to be up there, but the last month they haven't been striking out. You see what I'm saying? So, um, Boston haven't been striking out, but it's Paul Skeens. Um, no head to head, but like I said, I feel like Skeens is along the lines of these pitchers. If he's better than Fry, he's better than Rogers, I feel, you know what I mean? Same with Alcantara. He's as good as Cease, you know? In his last game, it was scary. That's what I remember. He almost didn't get, I was like worried and shit, like, oh shit, but he pulled it out. He pulled it out. Should we go with the safe ass 6 because of the scare he gave me? Yeah, let's do that, bro. Let's go with 6, bro. Because of the way Boston been hitting, you know, and his last performance, that was a sweaty 7. It wasn't like a easy, you know what I mean? So we gonna scale it back, bro. Skeens 6. But let's check out the rest of his stats, and see what we see. Um, what about earned runs? His last 5 games, I say he'll give up one. Um, Playing Boston, he'll give up one, maybe two, for sure. Hits, I'm gonna go 4 at least. Home runs, is he giving up homers? He could. He could. Where they at? Are they in Boston? Yeah, okay, so I would say, well, I don't know. They used to hitting in their own shit, but I don't see him giving up one today. He haven't his last 2 games. And he's faced some pretty good competition. Pitch count, he is a 6 inning guy. And will he walk you? Hmm, there's a possibility. All right, Peyton Tolly. Let's check him out. Wow, look at that, 5.5, bro. Who is this guy? He must be a prospect that just getting his first start. We had to go to MLB for this guy. Oh, I don't know, man. But here we go with like no data set, right? Um, and it's just like a judgment call. Um, where is this Tolly character? They don't even have him listed here. Maybe if I just go to the team or look him up. Let's see. Let's do a search. Toll. There he is. No info. Hmm. Call up top pitching prospect. Okay. Hmm. Yeah, that's just what I figured. Where the fuck is his stats? All right. Um, Top pitching prospect. facing Pittsburgh. Pittsburgh, let's see where they've been on the strikeouts in the past month. All right, middle of the pack, like right there with the Tigers. They're capable, but hmm, top pitching prospect first game, bro. Hmm, damn. I'm going under, bro. Fuck it. If he come in just lights out, that's on me. But I don't see it. I see him maybe getting five. I don't even know how many innings he's gonna pitch or whatever, bro. Stay away from that game. Don't even, you know, I should just take him off just because of that. But I'm gonna just that's a gut move right there. Let's go. Next game. Arizona versus the Dodgers. Let's check them out. You got Tyler Anderson versus Chris Javier Christian. Tyler Anderson at 3.5. Let's check him out. Strikeouts, 3.5. For the season, season likes it, 72%. Away games, matchup grade. That likes it too. Hmm. All right. Um, oh shit, I'm on the wrong shit. I said Arizona and the Dodgers. I'm on the wrong fucking game. My bad. There it is. I'm still, duh. They logos be confusing me, bro. My bad. Where is Arizona? There they go. Psh. Zach Gallen versus Blake Snell. All right, my bad, guys. Wake up, bro. Wake up in the morning. All right, here we go. Zach Gallen, Blake Snell. We got Snell coming in at 6.5 for the season. He only got 6 games. Um, Last game he had 5 against the Padres. Um, Home games, matchup grade. Don't like it. Hmm. Damn. Let's see what Arizona been doing. Strikeout wise. They don't really where they at. Okay. Number 11. Yeah, 5 against the Padres. I feel like you get 5 against Arizona. Padres, Toronto, Tampa, Atlanta, Detroit. Hmm. Yeah, I knew that was early in the season. Then he got injured. I think he maybe started the year. I don't know. But anyway, he came back 8, 10, 3, and 5, facing Arizona. Line is 6.5. I don't know. I think that's an easy under. I'm gonna fade him. Might maybe regret it, maybe. But I would say they just as, maybe as San Diego as far as strikeouts. I don't know. I could be wrong, but I don't see him getting 7 against Arizona. Let's check out his earned runs. Give up 1. What about hits? Look at this. See, this is where the problem arises. At least 5 hits, bro. At least five. Okay, he's not giving up homers though. And I'd say he's a 5 inning guy. Maybe, maybe six. Will he walk you? Yeah, twice. So those hits and walks, hits allowed and walks, bro, against Arizona is why I feel like he won't get seven. He might get six, bro. I don't see him getting seven. Let's check out Zach Gallen. His line is at 4.5. For the season, 63%. Away games, matchup grade. All right, that looks like, yeah, it looked like 50%. All right. They do have head to head. Let's check it out. With the most recent outing back in May, he had 5 Ks, 4 earned runs, 10 hits, bro. He didn't let up a home run, though. 97 pitches and 2 walks. He's averaging 2 walks here in these outings. But look at these hits, man. At least six. I ain't gonna count that four. That was last year. That was last year too. But consistently giving up hits to the Dodgers. Dodgers only got better. All right. Look at his last five. You got three against Cleveland, one against Texas, three against Oakland. Oh man. But Cincinnati and Colorado, high strikeout teams, he got the K's. Another one here against the Angels, he couldn't get. I remember that one. That was last month. But yeah, what the fuck? All right. This guy, man, is little inconsistent, I guess. I'm surprised. This Cleveland, Oakland, and Angels game is like, what? What happened, man? But going against the Dodgers, um, let's check out everything else. Earned runs. Ooh, this is the problem. At least two on the head to head. Yeah, look at this. So, yeah, 3 earned runs. Damn. I think fuck. Might have to go under, bro. Because you giving up at least 3 earned runs? Man, come on. At least 3 earned runs. Like I said, 6 hits. Yeah, we're gonna have to under this guy. He only let up one home run though against them, but his last five, yeah, he's gonna give up one though. Pitch count. Damn, it looks to be a 6 inning guide. That's crazy. Okay. And will he walk you? Yeah, he will. Twice. Yeah, that's the Dodgers for sure. So, damn. Let's go back to the strikeouts. 4.5. Damn. It seems like even though they light his ass up, he still gets the K's, at least four. All right, we'll go over. But they still gonna light his ass up. He might have, I call that like a Flaherty type. You know what I mean? You heard it in plenty videos where a guy can get lit up but still get the K's. And that seems to be this guy, based on his pitch count. You know what I mean? And he still get the Ks. So we're gonna go over for Gallon, but we fading Snell. Let's see how that turns out. All right. Last game, we got Baltimore, San Fran. Um, did we jot down the rest of? Yeah, we did. All right, Baltimore, San Fran. It's the last game of the night. You got Dean Kremer versus Robbie Ray. This should be a good one. Let's see how this one turns out. Um, 4.5 for Kremer. Let's check them. For the season, he's 54%. Let's slap some filters on. Filters don't like it. All right, reset. Do they have head to head? Yes, they do. And it's only one game, and it was last year, but he got 7 Ks, 4 earned runs, 7 hits, 2 home runs, 86 pitches, um, 6 innings. Hmm. Okay. So he did it before last year. Let's look at his last 5. Solid. At least 4. You got 4 against Houston. Okay. Then 7. To say 7 and 4, that's cool. 7 the first time, 4 he cooled down, which, all right. 6 against Seattle, 6 against Philly, 5 against Toronto. Impressive. All right. Last 10, solid as fuck. I'm gonna go with the over. I don't need to look at any more. You convinced me, bro. Over on San Fran, who is well, get that shit out the way, man. Right there, number 8 in the top 10 in strikeouts. Still. All right. So Kramer. Kramer. What else is he gonna do? Oh, oh shit. Man, look at this, bro. 6 earned runs, 4.35. Oh boy. All right. Head to head. Ah, this is scary, man. What the fuck? All right. Um, wow. I'm gonna say let's look at his last 5. Damn, this is bad. At least 3 earned runs, bro. That is bad. Hmm. San Fran could get to him, but they haven't lately. Look at this. 5 hits, at least. He's giving up homers. Man. Uh, San Fran is a hard park to hit in, so he got that going against him or with him. And he's a 6 inning guy. They leave him out there. Will he walk you? Yeah. All right. So, um, he'll get the 5 Ks, but he also has the potential of getting hit up, which San Fran is coming to play today. Lately, they've been kind of decent, kind of decent. All right, let's see. Robbie Ray, his line is at 6.5. For the season, 44%. Home games, matchup grade. Okay, it's saying he should get it against Baltimore. A 7? Damn, that's high, man. Robbie Ray. Let's check out. They don't have head to head. Recent starting pitchers. Crochet just hit 7 yesterday. Bello 6, Giolito 8, A bunch of twos, threes, fours, and fives. Robbie Ray, I guess he's along the lines of Crochet and Giolito. He is in the top five today in strikeouts. Pitchers pitching. Let's check out his last five. Nothing against Baltimore. What was that? A couple days ago. I remember it because he might have been ass of the day, maybe. I believe he had to be with 0 Ks, 3 earned runs, 6 hits. He's letting up homers in every game here. He's walking, man. It's damn. We got 6 against San Diego previously, and then 4, 8 against Pittsburgh, 6 against the Mets. I don't know. Let's see, last 10. The only couple times he did it, it was against Pittsburgh in Arizona way back in early July. I don't see him getting 7, bro. I see him maybe hitting 6. Let's see, where is Baltimore on the strikeout list? Ooh, okay. Baltimore do strike out a lot. Shit. Hmm. Hmm. Interesting. Um, hmm. Maybe the safe ass 5, just to be safe. I don't see him getting 7, but he could. Let's go with that safe ass 5. Let's see what else you gonna do. Strikeouts. Oh yeah, at least 2 earned runs. Yeah, Baltimore can get to you. 5 hits. Yeah, it's gonna be interesting. I don't see him getting to 7. I should just go with the under. He's giving up home runs, man, and they in Baltimore too. Like easy to hit homers in that park. Hmm. He's a 6 inning guy, and he's giving up walks, man. Maybe 2. So, no head to head. All right, we're going with that 5. That ends up with plus 3,409 odds. I'm going to plug this in and get to my other picks. Once again, if you want access to those, Dub Club, use code UNC. You get half off your first month, code UNK. And YouTube Executive Tier, link in the description. All right, guys, if you made it this far, appreciate you. Drop a like, comment. Yesterday was a trash day, but we bouncing back hard. We got a lot of good pictures and a lot of good props available. So, all right, that's everything, guys, and I thank you. And let's get this money.